This is a public service announcement. What I'm about to tell you is a bit risky, so I have to be careful with the way I present this information to you. The reason why I decided to voice this out is because it's imperative to let you guys know what's happening on the ground. Something was brought to my attention about 3 days ago, and it was very sad. While we are aware of land scams in Ghana and other scamming activities, this particular one shocked me. One of my subscribers emailed me that they got scammed of $90,000 trying to buy a home. Well, the home that they saw was basically close to completion and they had a great deal and they spent $90,000 to buy it. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little background story on this. My business partner and I basically thought this didn't make sense because we've seen this company advertising a house that being on the field we know should cost more than that, or at least the exact amount. So what profit are they making? Including the price of the land, it was too good to be true to us. And we were wondering how were they pulling this off. This was about a year and a half ago. My business partner and I had a conversation about this company. Now the company is pretty damn big, so I didn't think it could be this bad, like as far as being a scam or basically taking people's money and not delivering a product at all. I thought maybe they were using the company to clean money or something like that, so they really didn't care about making profit. That's what I thought until this email came to my attention. Now, for my protection, I'm not going to give you guys the name of the company. When I'm reading this email, I'm going to leave out the name of the company because I do want to live to have kids and be there for my parents and have a wonderful life and provide service to you guys. Now, as you guys are aware, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what to look out for, but I'm not going to mention the name of the company. I do have a consultation services that you can consult with me in case you want to buy a house that you think is too good to be true, and I don't mind giving you that information. Or you can simply email me and I'll see what I can do. Let's dive into it. I received this email 3 days ago. Sadly, these people were veterans, right? Trying to buy something and come and retire home in the motherland. They are not Ghanaians. So they decided to go the safe route, avoid the headache of building a house in Ghana, or avoid the scam that you can possibly get yourself into. And they decided to go the safe route and purchased a home that was next to completion. They gave them 12 weeks for completion. It's been 2 years. They decided to get a refund. They are not refunding them. So I'm going to read the email out to you guys. I'm going to leave out the company's name for my life. All right. So let's dive into it. Well, before we dive into it, I have seen other YouTubers advertising this product. The thing with me is I'm extremely careful with what I advertise on my channel because I do not want any issues at all. Now, me being in the real estate space and on YouTube, I do my research. I watch what other YouTubers are doing. I have noticed a lot of people have taken some videos, some real estate videos. I have noticed it. I didn't know why, but now I think I get it. I received this email from a lady. The name doesn't seem like the lady is a Ghanaian at all. My guess is she's an African American. And they were sadly scammed by this big company. So I'm going to leave out the name of the company. If I say it out, I'm going to bleep it out because I do want to live. So let's dive into it. We are a military family from the United States. My husband is a Gulf War veteran. We live in the States and started the process of purchasing a home in Accra in May 2023 with a sense of joy running through our spirit. We went through this company, because I'm not going to mention the name, to purchase a house with hopes of a smooth transition. Our contract stated 6 weeks to complete and as of now turned into 2 years. We provided company S with an agreed upon payment of 90,000 US dollars to complete our home. We trusted all parties to meet their responsibility and follow up on details agreed upon within the contract. I am disappointed with the effort and commitment thus far. 16 weeks to completion because, she bought a core shell. Pretty sad. And it's turned into 2 years now. We requested a refund January 3rd, 2024 and still have not received those funds. Each party signed a legal contract which is binding to both parties. Contract states a 3 months refund with the CEO of Company S implying in a video, he guarantees a 100% refund. This situation with Company S has been disheartening to my family and has brought a lot of stress on my husband, a disabled veteran. Very sad. Company S shows unethical behavior, lack of empathy, and misrepresentation. The journey of returning home has been full of obstacles. Through social media, we discovered many other diaspora from the United States, UK with similar stories, along with Ghanaians with loans but no house. I want to make you aware of this story because the corruption in Ghana is at an all-time high. Well, before I go on and show you more of this conversation, I'm letting you guys know that it is not a joke on the ground. I'm going to give you guys a great advice. I'm going to let you guys know what to look out for in Ghana. There are good people. People are doing business. There's money to be made in Ghana. But Ghana is absolutely not what you are used to in the West. Okay? So I'm going to give you, a few tips and tricks over here. Let's dive into it. So, of course, me being so empathetic, I responded, I am deeply sorry to hear the ordeal. My business partner and I were skeptical of the pricing of the buildings by the company. It was unrealistic and was wondering what was going on. I think I know what happened here. I believe the company used these deals to get in cash flow to build and sell at market price and will refund people who fight for it later. This was even me thinking the company is, greedy. They are taking the money to build and they're going to sell it, at a higher price, but it gets much, much worse than that. So let's, read her response. Hello, Rush. Thank you for your email. It was very considerate of you to reach back out to me. This situation is a total nightmare to me and many others. We are seeking legal counsel now, but trying to learn who can you trust is a job in itself. I want to stop here and let people know that I personally have had some people that, come to Ghana and they think everything is supposed to be like in the States, become unappreciative when you are on the ground, putting your heart out, trying your best to look out for them. I'm not going to dive into that. But the things people are going through on the ground, it is not a joke. It is absolutely not a joke on the ground. So when you have someone who's genuinely helping you out, you should appreciate that person in Ghana to the core. It is not easy to find. Just to find a lawyer, it's not easy to find. It is not a joke out here. There are lawyers and stuff like that, but trust me, Ghana, this country, you need the right people. You need consultation. You can live a very beautiful, happy life here, but you got to get your network together. Here, you have to. I have learned many buyers have judgment with Company S, but no payouts. Many lawyers are having a hard time finding the money. This is a scam at this point. Not to bore you guys, I responded to the lady that I will put the story out because I do care about you guys. I truly do care about you guys. That's why I speak so much truth on this channel. It is absolutely to let you guys know what's on the ground. I love Ghana deeply. That's why I left my good paying job, left my comfortable life in America, and then came down here, to sit in the sun and try to make a difference because the country has to change the corruption and the scams in Ghana. Somebody has to solve it. And that's why I'm talking real estate because real estate is absolutely one of the biggest scams in Ghana when it comes to land. Now, this scam is a bit different, very, creative. I did the math. This lady paid $90,000. 100 people is $9 million. To scam 100 people is not that hard. Some people were buying the houses that was going for $120,000. So whoever these people are, have cleaned out big time. I'm not mentioning the name yet again because Ghana, unfortunately, you could be so powerful that you are untouchable. There's been a lot of instances where you have black and white evidence. Are you guys aware of the gold scam that I was involved in? We have videos and they said they did not have enough evidence, right? There are people who are extremely powerful in the country and they are untouchable. So it's quite sad that this happened to this old couple and many other people, according to her, who have been under this spell. Now, some YouTubers will just get paid to go and advertise something and they don't do any work at all. That's not the case with me. If you've noticed, I actually haven't been promoting a lot of other people's stuff on my channel. I do my own stuff. And if I do promote something, I have spent money to do some sort of due diligence. A lot of YouTubers don't even know what they're talking about. They don't know much about land and all this stuff. They just get paid and advertise it. And they are not coming from a bad place. They are just trying to eat and get paid. In a country that is not Ghana, this shouldn't be so bad. But this country is very, 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 very scary. And to me, what I'm trying to do in this country comes with reputation, and I cannot put my reputation on the line. So if I'm getting myself into something, I need to know what I'm getting myself into. Now, my advice to you, if you want to avoid some of these scams, is if you hear a big company where you do not really know the owner of the company, the owner is not putting their face out there, first of all, you should be worried, right? Nothing is black and white in Ghana. Contract, you can have the contract, you can win in court, and some people are just untouchable. You are even lucky if you got a judgment. Some people that, it will get to court and will never move forward. You need to stick to people who have face, because if, let's say, owner of a company is Rush, like Acadian, I'm not going to take somebody's money and run away with it. Why? I'm on YouTube. When you say Rush, you don't even have to say sorry. Everybody know who I am. And I'm not going to do that. But these big companies, that's, the owner is hiding. You don't really see that person. And they have a deal that's so good to be true. Like, you think you got a great deal in Ghana? Let me break something to you. Ghana is full of greed. People love money, especially in the real estate space, because of the crap you go through to put up a building. Digging fees, issues, people trying to come and claim, you have to fight them. So when somebody go through all of this and the building is done, the price they put on it sometimes is ridiculous. And they feel like it's actually warranted for, because trust me, if you want the ground, pushing through this, it's not easy. So once they get a building done and you are coming to buy it, my friend, do not expect to get some sweet discount on that deal. If you see a building with a crazy discount amount on it, something is very fishy, especially if it's in the prime areas of Accra. They're not going to have any issue selling that building at all. So why are they making it so freaking attractive? That's a question you should ask yourself. If you're trying to buy, you're trying to buy land, you're trying to buy a house, just pay that $100 consultation. I've actually saved somebody from losing money before. The person was smart enough to book for consultation. I looked through it, and within 30 minutes, I'm like, this is a scam. And sadly, that was advertised by a YouTuber who doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. And the person ended up not going through it and saved himself from I think $20,000, all because he paid $100 for consultation. As Black people, as Africans, consultation is kind of like, you think you are wasting your money and all that stuff. Cool. Just be extremely careful, right? You can have the contract, you can have all of this, but if the company is just there and you don't know the owner, that person is hiding, trust me, they can easily get away with it. It's Ghana. It's Ghana that we live in, right? And it's not just Ghana. Every developing country, people can get away with stuff, including developed countries. But the difference between developing countries and developed countries is developed countries, the people who get saved from stuff like this are extremely rich. This is a strong warning to you guys. It is not what you think you see. Ghana is full of small screens, magicians. Your money will be gone before you know it. $90,000 cash, gone. And I strongly doubt they're going to get the money back. Right? Like she said, a lot of other people have been involved. These people have cleaned out like $80 million. Owner's face was never on it. Be skeptical. Question stuff. Why is this so cheap? Why are they trying to make it so cheap for me? Why? Who has bought it? Who is living in there? It's a lot of scams. If you guys see the amount of scams that I get in my email that I ignore, totally ignore everything. So with the video that you see with a great deal, blah, blah, be mindful. Be mindful of the videos that you were seeing with a great deal going for, 3-bedroom going for $45,000 in anywhere, Tema, Accra. Be mindful. Be extremely mindful of that. That's not the prices. It's not. Even to build, something is obviously fishy, trying to take advantage of great deals in Ghana, which does not exist in the real estate space. Is how you get cheated and scammed. If you've not seen the video of the gold scam that I was involved in, because I had to save this South African guys from being scammed more than $1 million, luckily it stopped around $60,000. That's why they got scammed to. And I was able to put a stop to it. To hear the full story, the video is at the end of this video. Click on it, right? And listen to this. It's insane on the ground, all right? Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It helps with the algorithm. Share with your friends, because this is an important message. Share. Let the video go viral, right? Let it go viral so people can hear what to expect down here. Save people from losing thousands of dollars. Share this video. Until next time, my friends, be legendary. Peace.